What's up, Aries? Welcome to your October 2020 general reading. This is going to be a read for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Of course, it's not going to resonate with all of you, though, so definitely check out your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus, okay? If you're new, what's up? My name is Danny. If you're returning, hello. Good to see you. Thank you for coming back. I'm excited to do this. I want to get into it before I lose any messages, but before I get into the actual cards, let's talk a little bit about what this month looks and feels like, okay? So, as we talked about last month, we are now in the middle of a Mars retrograde, right? So, it basically takes the fight out of a lot of things, right? A lot of people don't have the energy to fight, don't want to fight. It's almost like that Five of Swords energy where you're like, look, this is petty and pointless and whatever. So, that's going on. Along with that, we are in Libra season, which is Venus, right? Venus ruled. So it's very much tied to love and partnerships and relationships of all sorts, right? Not just romantic ones, platonic ones as well. And for you guys, that's definitely going to be an area of focus, right? Libra season for you guys is all about tapping into that seventh house energy. So this might be a time where you guys are either heading into new relationships, dissecting the relationships that you're already maybe a part of. And again, this could be romantic or platonic. We do have Mercury going retrograde, right? So that's going to be happening, I believe, on the 13th or 14th of this month. So be expecting that. We are already in the shadow phase. So if your computers and things are already acting like they don't respect you, or you're already like tripping over your words, or you already done heard from an ex, boom, there you go. Also, this is a month where we have 2 full moons and 1 new moon, which is pretty major. The first full moon is actually your full moon. You open up the month on the 1st. So that's what, Thursday. And again, that's going to be tapping into your first house. So that's all about your self-image. A lot of, I think, elevation happening for a lot of you Aries in terms of who you are, how you want to show up in this world, what's important to you, all those sorts of things. So that's really, really beautiful. We've also got the new moon in Libra, which is going to be on the 16th, which again is going to be tapping into your 7th house of relationships. So good time to write a list, especially for you singles, maybe writing a list so you can manifest exactly like the partner that you want, and be specific, be openly specific. By that I mean, like, maybe don't put I want to be with John, but like write the qualities of John that you like, and then let the universe do its work. Be open, right? So lots of stuff, newness with that in relationships, right? And then we've also got a full moon in Taurus, which for you guys will be hitting your 2nd house, which will, Taurus energy is 2nd house energy too, but since you guys are the first, 2nd house, right? It's all about finances, possessions, those sort of things. So this might be a time where you're hearing some news of work, or getting some type of a great payout, or there's things about money, possessions, things that we value that are going to be coming to the surface here. And they could all go in together, right? Because it could all be around the relationships, or your relationship with money, or your whatever, those are the focuses of this month. I want to just get into the cards before I go on a whole like diatribe about this. So, Aries, this month, the underlying energy, what's at the bottom of the deck, is 2 of Cups. Yes, we love this. This is about balance, and this is about like love, new budding love. This isn't something that's usually as elevated, but it is something that's like, oh, like, yeah, we recognize this is soulmate energy, right? We recognize that there's a lot of passion here, there's a lot of balance here. For you singles, this might be a time where, you might meet somebody. Now, I wouldn't say just go and dive headfirst into a relationship, especially with Mercury being retrograde. I would never suggest that. I would also never say absolutely don't. I would just say, read the fine print. I think that's a good Mercury retrograde rule of thumb with anything, whether it's contracts, people that you're dealing with, anything. Read the fine print, right? Read the words in between the words. Read the energy in between the words, type thing. But absolutely, there is a chance or an opportunity this month for romance for you guys if you are single, or even just like a little boost, a little like a little jolt of cuteness for a relationship that you're already currently in. So that's great. Now, I do want to say too, which I'm going to clarify all these cards because this is an interesting read. You actually got, so I pulled 6 cards. Out of the 6, you got 3 character cards, which I feel like that's a lot of different people, right? I definitely feel you standing here with the Queen of Wands, which we love. That's your energy. That's you standing in your power. I do want to say though, for those of you guys who maybe, and this is going to be specific, but if you're connected to like specifically an air sign person, um, just have a little bit of patience with your air sign friends right now because someone might be going through it. But we'll look into that even deeper to see what that has to do with. Now, you guys open up the month with the Temperance card, which we love. That's Sagittarius energy. It's all about going with the flow. It's about hope and healing. It's about being both grounded and emotional. It's also about staying in the present moment. You see how the Temperance, she's facing forward, right? Or whatever, facing forward. So there is a note to have patience, and I feel like I've had to say that to you guys for the last few months, depending whatever this is about, whether this is love or money or whatever. And I know that that is frustrating and annoying. um but I do feel like you guys are guided, and I feel like things are coming together, especially as it pertains to work. If this is like about work, maybe you guys are on the hunt for a job, maybe you guys are even just been trying to work at something or build something, build yourself up in order to get new opportunities, whatever it is. You guys do have a message that's going to be coming in with this Page of Wands that is more fire energy for you. But there is maybe some planning of traveling coming up here also. That's really fun. But whatever this new venture is, there's a lot of good luck to be had. I think you've got universe really on your side. I think it's really important to sit in this moment and be in the present, extend gratitude, and do like the proper planning, right? Because again, Mercury is going to be retrograde, Mars is already retrograde, and a lot of times when Mars is retrograde, it makes people feel like they can't take action. It almost makes people feel unmotivated sometimes, and like just things are being blocked. So this may not be the time for actual action and tangible things to be happening, but absolutely could be a time to be working under the surface and working on yourself to make these things happen, right? Now you got the 3 of air that's clarifying the Temperance card. So that's 3 of swords, which is all about disappointment, heartbreak, that sort of thing. Maybe you guys have broken up from a Sagittarius person. 4 of air. What I do like is I do like how the 4 of air is here, sitting here, which is 4 of swords at the bottom of the deck. If you guys have gone through some type of a breakup or disappointment, this doesn't have to be with a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife. This could be shit, there's friend breakups, there's all types of things. I do feel like this affected you maybe even more than you thought it would. And what I do like though is the 3 of air is immediately followed by the 4 of air. So the 4 is all about that resting and that meditating, that praying, that really mending after something disappointing has happened. So if you guys have recently gone through something that's been disappointing and you feel like it's just you're never going to get to the day where you like just feel better about it, you are quickly approaching that day. Actually, it's time, right? Now, 8 of Pentacles is great. This is good work. This is about, staying in your own lane, right? And doing what you got to do. You got the Queen of Air, which is interesting. And that's honestly, okay, so Queen of Air is Queen of Swords, which is sitting above the other Queen of Swords. Again, just be mindful of your air friends, but also this could be somebody that you work with, maybe someone that is maybe a boss or superior to you. There's someone that is recognizing the work that you do. But I see that you guys are still feeling stuck about something. You got the 8 of air that's sitting at the bottom of the deck here. So maybe some of you guys, and it could, it feels like, and it doesn't have to be exactly this, right? Because it's general, but like it's the equivalent to, some of you guys might even be realizing that there's things about a certain friend or friendship that maybe you didn't realize before, right? Again, with this Libra energy, with this, seventh house energy, there's a lot of dissecting into certain relationships. And so it just feels like for me with this read, and of course it's not going to resonate with all of you guys, but it does feel like there may be someone in your space that you're kind of questioning the friendship, or you're kind of like questioning the relationship, or where exactly they fit in your life, because you're growing and they're growing too, but it may not be aligning quite the same, or there might be things that come up to the surface that make you realize that you guys don't exactly value the same things. And that could be what I'm picking up here too. I'm going to hop around, but this is the way I'm getting the messages. So in the environment, you got the Nine of Swords, and you got the Queen of Swords, and you got the Queen of Wands. Look how the Queen of Swords is trying to like talk to the Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Wands is literally looking for, well, she's facing forward and looking to the future, right? So something may have happened where you felt disrespected, or something was mishandled in a relationship or a friendship, and this could be this person trying to now talk to you, and I just feel like for some of you, you're not really trying to hear it. This person could be someone that you are close with, someone that you work with. That's a big thing. Someone that you met through work. But also, I just feel like this is a time where maybe something happens and you guys are, it's funny because Aries, you're my opposition. I'm a Libra, right? And every sign, I feel like all of us, no matter what season we're in, we kind of take on certain qualities of that season. When it's Cancer season, I'm a little more Cancer-y. When it's Virgo season, I feel like I'm a little more Virgo-y. You know what I mean? So same goes for you, which it's almost like I feel like a lot of you guys are taking more on like that Libra energy at this moment. Whereas it's funny because, so my relationship with Aries, there's really no in between, which is crazy because I'm someone who really gets irritated at extremes of any kind. I don't know if it's the Libra thing, but I either love y'all or I cannot stand you. That's how it's been with just about every Aries person I've ever met in my life. And it's not because I think you guys are bad people. It's because there's certain things about you guys, just like for you guys, there's certain things about me that like I look at it, I'm like, why? Why are you doing that? Why are you moving like that? Right? We're opposites. So there's a lot that if we pay attention, we can learn from. So in this case where I feel like if you felt slighted by a certain person, you might have blown up the spot, right, on them, and not meaning like you're just going to be hella dramatic, but you would have checked them. It's almost like you're handling this in a different non-confrontational way that's not really like Aries. I'm not saying you guys just love to be fighting, because I don't think that either. Actually, the Aries that I'm close to are the sweetest people in the world, but they will check you like period, So, but it feels like you guys, the way that you're going about it would be more passive, like a Libra, right? Because we won't necessarily, we'll check you, but we'll give you a few chances. We'll let you get real wrong. We'll let you really dig your heel. There's no, there's no turning back. By the time you get checked by a Libra, you more than deserved it. And it's almost like you guys are playing it more like that instead of cutting them off immediately. You know what I mean? Or making it known immediately. So that's all. It just feels like you're taking on more now, or more of a different type of personality or approach to things in this season. And again, with Mars being retrograde, I don't think that most people have that fight. It's like, I don't even want to fight. I don't even want to deal with this. Ugh, you know what I mean? Okay. So Page of Wands is being clarified by the Tower card. Tower card. That is a surprise. That is something coming out the blue. I'm telling you, okay, so I already said there's going to be a message coming to you guys. It could be from someone who is a fire sign, of course, or has fire, strong fire in their chart, or strong like uh uh why can I talk? Uh it could be a strong Aries or like Scorpio in their chart too. But it's gonna definitely take you by surprise, and this could even be someone who's interested in you. Let me see. Nine of Fire. Nine of Fire is Nine of Wands. This is something or someone who is worried about the future because they're stuck on things that happened wrong in the past. Whatever this is, I think this is going to be a surprise. This could even be the person that you are going to meet this month if you're single. 10 of Fire, but it's in reverse, which is actually really interesting because I don't read reversals and I don't know how this came out reversed, but I will honor it. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like for some of you, there's someone, ooh, and then 8 of Fire. Okay, communication, travel. For some of you guys are meeting someone out of the blue. This could also be someone who's come out of a tough time themselves. This could also be someone who has recently moved or lives from a different, like they're from afar. Because this Page of Wands, you know, I always, those, you can see the pyramids in the background. And then you've got the 8 of Fire, which is all about travel and communication. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be like meeting somebody on accident this month, which is actually really, really good. I think they're fun. I think they bring out, like a good type of childlike energy in you. I think they're loyal and they might be a little younger. I don't know if I already said that. All right. In your environment, 9 of Swords. So interesting. When you think about nine of Wands, you think about someone who's afraid of the future because they're so stuck on the past. When you look at a 9 of Swords, you think about someone who's just so in their head about what's going to happen in the future, right? They're just like they're too focused on the future, and the other would be too focused on the past. There's someone around you that's stressed, and again, this could be something that went wrong. Maybe you guys had an argument. 5 of Air. Maybe you guys had a dispute, some type of an argument where someone felt disrespected. Venus and Aries, where someone, and this could also, you could be dealing someone with their Venus in Aries. Oof, good luck. I could never date an air sign, and that's coming from an air sign. I love them as friends, my favorites, but ugh, romantically, my God, my heavenly Father. Okay, yeah, someone is stressing about you. Someone is stressing about your connection. This could be romantic or platonic, but it feels like there may have been an argument or something that kind of goes wrong, some type of a dispute or something, and they're just thinking about it. They're not necessarily taking action on it yet though, but in their head they're just reeling about it. Because the thing is, I don't think that they want to get into an argument with you. I don't think they really want to go toe to toe with you. This could be a friend, a sister, a mother, a whatever. It could be anybody, but it feels like there's someone who is thinking a lot. And this could be like, maybe there might be some codependency things where they depend on you for certain things. So it's like, ooh, having an argument with him or her was really what I was not trying to do or shouldn't have done type thing. But I do see communication coming forward, at least them trying. This Queen of Swords actually doesn't feel like you. It does feel like it's the other person. Again, look at how the Queen of Swords is trying to talk to the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is like, okay. So there may be someone who's stepping in to speak their truth. Also, I know you're going to hate to say it, but there might be an ex coming back, and I say that too, which we'll get into it a little bit deeper, but y'all got separation and reconciliation that popped out together. So this could be someone that you separated from in a romantic relationship, and here they are trying to talk to you, and you're just kind of like, nope, no thank you. Like now they're trying to speak their truth and have certain conversations when you're like, yo, I tried to do that with you before and you weren't trying to do shit. Yeah. Whoever this is someone who feels guilty about the past. 5 of Water. This is someone who is still thinking about the past and not even focused on the future. Like, I feel like they want to mend this. Mars and Scorpio, the Lovers, Gemini. Again, this could be someone you guys were in a relationship with. This person feels deep regret, deep guilt. I feel like they kind of want to make it right, but I also feel like you're like, no. On a dating front, like I feel like you guys are thriving. Like I feel like a lot of you singles, like who like this ex could be coming to try to talk to, I think y'all are feeling good. You're out there being very attractive, not chasing things, just letting it come to you. People are swooning at the mere, you know, look of you. And I don't think you really have time. I don't think you really have time for whatever they have to say, because it feels like whatever they have to say, as far as you're concerned, is empty. Like it's empty. What are you going to tell me now? I don't care, girl, or I don't care, boy, whatever. And again, for some of you guys, I'm feeling like this could be a relationship. But some of you guys, I'm feeling like this could be like friend breakups or family breakups, which are honestly harder a lot of times to me than actual romantic relationships. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Temperance card. So you got the Temperance card twice. It's opening and closing out the reading. Be patient with yourself, be patient with others. And look, it says, and breathe. This isn't a time to fight. Y'all can, but I don't even think you're up for it. I think that a lot of you guys are just going to pay attention to the things that you can control and deal with the things that you can control in the situations that do honor you. And I think you're just going to really not even give the energy of even hate or disgust to the things that don't. It's like, I feel like so many of you guys are doing so much good work on yourselves and trying to, that you feel like, why would I even address this? Like, why would I even do that? No shade. I don't hate you, but just stay over there, you know? Stay over there. Because at this point, you're someone I don't trust. Seven of Air is the common thief or cheat, or someone who's just like scandalous, has ulterior motives, isn't the most forthright. This could also be someone who's strategizing. Moon in Aquarius. Aquarius energy showing up a lot, but so is just air in general. So you might. I just think that y'all just don't have time for things and people that don't make you feel good. And that's all. And there's no extra anything behind it. You just, I no thank you. I don't want to. On the flip side, this month, I think there is a chance to meet someone. Of course, don't jump into a relationship. I wouldn't say, again, going back to that Mercury thing, but this is really just a month about you. Really a month about you and feeling good and feeling attractive. And I think that's going to be a really good boost for you guys leading into Scorpio season. Okay. So it says, I choose to learn through love, which is perfect. So you can lovingly separate yourself from people. We don't have to be explosive. You could just be like, nah, that doesn't work for me, if that is a thing for you. You guys also got take a divinely guided chance, which Cancer got. So I don't know if you have Cancer in your chart, dealing with one, you might want to watch their read. It says, all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risks, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Okay, yeah, so you guys are just doing a simple shifting of the importance of the things, right? Is this relationship conducive for what I want in the future? Is this whatever conducive for what I want in the future? And I think a lot of you guys are figuring that no, it's not. Now, separation, reconciliation, I hate to say it, but it feels like somebody's popping up again, whether it's romantic or not. Somebody is trying to mend something with you at this moment, or will be. Separation says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. A reconciliation says someone in your past is returning to your life. Well, damn. Came out together. Isn't that crazy? Whew, that was an interesting read. I hope it helped you guys. I hope it resonates. Please let me know down below if it did. If you want a personal reading, reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com, but definitely go to my About tab first. Look at the menu of services and pricing, and then reach out to me. If you would like a live reading, you could schedule that yourself with the link that's available to you. So, love y'all, and I'll see you later. Bye, Aries.